What's up, YouTube? It's your boy ATruckerNamedJay. Checking in, man, out here on the porch. And I really hate that I gotta come up here and do this. But it's a learning experience. It's a lesson that I can show and teach to the next man, and that's what I'm here to do. That's what my channel is for. I think sometime on YouTube we lose track of what we do it for. You know, some people will say we all do it for money, but the reality is 85% of us don't make over $400 a month on as far as our revenue. So it's kind of hard to say that we're doing it for that money if you consider that money. But I think for me, I still do this to educate, to help the next man, to motivate, to really just show people like you can do anything you put your mind to. You ain't gotta, bend or do the traditional shit of everybody else. Like my YouTube, I feel like it's so different from everybody else's, and I stand in that, and I appreciate that. Like I'm not the same Jay that I was a year ago, 2 years ago. Like you guys have literally watched me grow. You watched me mature. You watched me, just everything. Like for the most part, for the last 5 years, damn near 5.5 years. So, but anyways, I had kind of got away from drama and all that back and forth bullshit on this YouTube, and I'm not going back into it with this video. But what I do want to address is something that I see happen a lot to a lot of different people on and off the internet, and I just want people to be careful of it, man. You have to be careful of the people who want you to burn down your house and then laugh at you when you try to put the fire back out. And that's what a lot of this YouTube in the YouTube comments be. So after that whole debacle with my former clique, I unsubscribed from a lot of truckers, damn near all truckers. I think the only channels that I remained subscribed to was Jamar, and I think that was it, for real. Yeah. So I just unsubscribed from everybody. I ain't want to see nobody channel, want nobody talking about nothing I wanted to hear about. And there was a bunch of drama shit going on anyways, and I ain't want to be involved with none of that. I don't want to be in the comments, nothing. I don't want nobody to see me nowhere near that shit. But what the mistake I made today was I got on YouTube and I just started going through, because I heard some things, let's call it through the grapevine, about some YouTubers. And I was just curious to see, like, nah, I don't think that these people move like this, So I was just curious to, look up their channels and see what's been going on. And one channel don't even exist no more, which is crazy to me, like, because that channel had hella information. And, I see the other channel I was on was Calvin Leaks. I heard he was going back and forth with OG, which didn't make sense to me, because last time I checked, they were two stand-up dudes, so it would make no sense for them to go back and forth. But whatever, I'm disconnected. I don't know what's going on. So I go and I'm looking at the videos. I'm like, okay, whatever. They talking about shit I don't know about, some continuation of some other shit I don't know about. So it's really hard for me to get into, the videos and what's going on, because I just don't really know enough to have an opinion on that shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And so I go through the comments, because that's what niggas do when they go through videos. They look through the comments. And I see a comment of some nigga talking about of course, some nigga without a profile picture. Yeah, man, I think you need to top rope Jay after that VL rant. He over there, at first he didn't like the rate cons, and now he with it. He must have had a conversation with him and a deal was done or something like that. Man, let me explain something to y'all, because normally I would ignore shit like that and just go about my business, because I know the truth and I know my integrity. But if I'm being honest with y'all, man, that shit getting real fucking old. Like, I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. That shit getting so fucking old. This rumor that I got some magical deal with VL Trucking to where I'm getting paid $1 kajillion to promote this company. Like, that shit is so incorrect. Let me explain to y'all. The only extra money that I get from VL is my referral money. That's it. And even with that, I earned that. Why? Because I was the first one here that took a chance on the lease. And guess what? The lease is actually a good lease, despite what you want to believe. I don't have to argue with it no more because the numbers support what I'm saying. Niggas can come lease a truck, make a bag. What they do with it is on them. If they want to pay, you ain't got to pay the truck off. You ain't got to do none of that shit that I want to do. You could just get a bag and go do whatever else you want to do. But that's facts. Like, that's the paperwork is there. That supports that argument. But I was first. Like, I got here first. I'm sorry, I can't help it that I have a YouTube channel. They got a couple thousand subscribers. And I started leasing a truck. And I started doing well. And niggas wanted to come get some of that money. I can't help that. I thought that that's what we supposed to be doing on this YouTube app, was encouraging our brothers and sisters, hey, come get a bag, come do this, come do that. I thought that is what this shit was supposed to be about originally. But apparently, somewhere along the years, we kind of got lost in that. And now it's, you know, it's cliques and it's different ideologies. And, you know, if you don't abide by people's ideologies and how they should do trucking, now it's, you know what I mean, it's just crazy, man. But anyways, like, there is no extra money, bro. Like, I'm not the only one at VL that get referral money. I'm probably one of the ones that get the most because I was just here first. Like, I don't understand what the issue with that shit is and why niggas have a hard time understanding that. Like, did I talk to VL and we had a conversation about the Raycons? Absolutely. I got up here and did a live feed about it. And at that time, did I still feel some type? I still feel some type of way about the Raycon. But at the end of the day, it's like I said in my previous video, business decision, bro. I can't get up here and I got 3 trucks with these people. I don't drive trucks anymore. You understand? So what sense would it make for me to get up here and say, fuck it, I'm leaving VL because of this one decision I don't like, when I like everything else? What sense would that make? Where's the logic in that? But this is what people will want me to do because they don't agree with shit. They don't agree with what VL is doing. But here's the thing. If you don't work for VL, why the fuck do you care? That's what I'm having a hard time understanding. If you are not associated with VL, this should not mean that much to you. And that's facts. If your pocket is not affected, no way, shape, form, or fashion, but some of y'all don't even run the same lanes we run. Y'all pull different type of freight. So why do you care? This is what I don't get. But like I said, it's my fault because I should have kept not watching no niggas videos and not looking at no comments because it never fails, bro. It never fails. It's always the people that be in the comment section that want the people that they watching to burn down their situations just so they could turn around and laugh at them regardless. Because sometimes, no matter what you do, people going to have something to say. If I stay at VL, they're going to talk shit. If I leave VL, they're going to talk shit. If I get my own authority, they're going to talk shit. So it's like, you know what I mean, I'm not going to fall for that trap, but I do want to use it as a teachable moment because I do think that a lot of people are being influenced by these type of people. And I just don't want y'all to fall for the okey doke, man. It's always going to be somebody who ain't happy with what you're doing. The worst thing you can do, though, is give them the power and the satisfaction of listening to them. Fuck them niggas, man. Like, straight up and down. Anybody who was just talking down on your situation, who ain't got nothing to do with your situation, fuck them. We got families, bro. We got wives and kids to take care of. The last people that we should be worried about is niggas in the comment section or just niggas that ain't got nothing to do with our situations. We got to stop letting them be the deciding factor in the decisions that we make. I know I do. You know what I mean? Like, I played that game, or this person said I should do this, this person said I should do that. And that shit had me going in circles, and nobody had a handout. Nobody was trying to offer me nothing. I ain't had no job offers. I ain't had no nothing. But now that I'm finding my own way and I got my own path and I got my own little plan that I'm trying to execute, now everybody and their mama want to try to help me and oh, you should do this, you should do that. Bro, where was you at 2 years ago, 3 years ago? But because you don't agree with what I'm doing now you got a lot to say. But when I was still trying to figure shit out, you was nowhere to be found. And I know you've been on YouTube all this time. You've been in the comments all this time. A lot of these niggas been around for years just talking shit. These are the same people I was speaking on in the last video, man. It ain't nobody specific. It's a clique of people. It's a group of people. That's all they do, man. They show up to just talk shit. That's it. I ain't never see them offer a hand, a help, nothing. They just there to talk shit and criticize. They don't offer none of their plugs. They don't offer where they get their truck. They don't offer nothing. They just there to tell you that they shit is better than yours. And these the same people that'll put up comments like that. Like, oh, you doing it. Man, fuck out of here, bro. Listen, man. You ain't got to listen to me, bro. I don't got a gun to nobody's head. I don't got no special nothing. You understand? Any relationship that I have with VL is because I have built a relationship based off of my consistency with them. Yeah, they are more likely to do something for me than they would somebody that just walked in the door, because I've come here and I've productively maximized my opportunities here. I've been here a year. I got 3 trucks. Of course, they're going to look out for me. No different than anybody else. But I tell you what, ask any VL driver. It is not a phone call that I can make that can't nobody else make. That's just what it is. Anybody can call the operations manager. Anybody can call the dispatch manager. Anybody can call maintenance. Anybody can get anything done that I get done. Anybody who's telling you anything different than that, again, probably don't work for the company and just talking shit. But at this whole logic of, yo, you should just burn down your house because of the one thing you don't like and start all over, that shit's stupid, man. Don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. These niggas, they got their authorities or they got whatever situation they got. When one thing go wrong with they shit, they don't just throw it all away. They don't just walk away. Or do they? You let me know. Maybe I'm missing something. That shit crazy, man. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. When I was inconsistent, they killed me. Now I'm trying to be consistent, they killing me. So it's like, what, you know what I mean? You can't fall for that shit, bro. That shit'll have you going in circles, have you losing your goddamn mind, bro. You ain't gonna get me with that bullshit. I work from the crib. I ain't drove a truck since March, bro. Damn near half a year I ain't drove a truck. I've been making 5 digits a month since March. And I'm supposed to take the word of some strangers on the internet or these blogs on Facebook like that I ain't never met, ain't gonna never meet, and if I needed $1, they wouldn't give me a quarter. I'm supposed to listen to them and let them have an influence on the decision-making process of my business? Come on, man. That don't make no sense at all. That don't make no sense at all. And if you doing that and you allowing them people to influence you, you might need to sit down and reevaluate yourself. You might be a weak-minded person, weak-willed person. If you allowing these strangers or these, you know, because we all strangers if we really gonna keep it a spare. Ain't nobody friends and homeboys. We all have known each other less than 3-4 years for the most part. So, you know what I mean? That's just where I'm at with it, bro. Like, you know, the fuck around and the playing around, the YouTube shit, and that's, you know, that's all fun and games. That shit ain't nothing. But when you start speaking on people's business and how people feed their families and what they do for their money, and people take such a strong stance against how you take care of your family, that's when I got an issue. Because it's like, bro, I'm not taking no food out your mouth. I'm just trying to keep the food in my family mouth. And you seem to have an issue with that. And I have an issue with that. So, I don't know, man. You know, it is what it is. Niggas gonna do what niggas gonna do. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, man. You already know, Money Team. Yes, I had an issue with the Raycons. I still have an issue with the Raycons. I would like to receive them. But again, when I sat down and I wrote out the pros and the cons of my situation with VL, and I looked at the big fucking picture and all the plans that I have, and that, you know, which once was a 4-year lease is now a 3-year lease because I've done a year already, so I can pay it off in 3 years. I have a truck that's mine. I actually almost have 3 trucks that'll be mine. And then I look at the money that I'm making now, and I don't really got to do nothing for it but continue to manage and take care of my drivers, and I can work from home. And like, what? Like, what was you talking about? Quitting, leaving? Like, bro, come on, man, y'all gotta stop it, bro. Like, for real. Like, let's like, if we can't have intellectual business conversations, then there ain't even no need in me being on YouTube no more, because that's what I'm here to do, to speak about business, to speak about what makes sense, what makes money. But if we can't even do that without some bullshit, then I'll get off this app altogether, because I really don't need this YouTube shit. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, it won't affect nothing. Anything. I don't make a lot of money off YouTube. I make, like, at best $100 to $300 a month. So it ain't really no need for me to continue to be up here. I'm up here for the people. I can legit say that. I'm up here for the people, to keep putting people on the game, to keep putting people on to things that can help them, or you know, keep them from going through heartache that I've gone through. That's it. I ain't up here for no attention. I ain't up here for none of that. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's just one of them situations where you just, I don't know. You just gotta fucking keep pushing and ignore that shit. But it's my fault. Like I said, I should have been watching other niggas' videos and then other niggas' comments. That's what I get, and I'm gonna go back to doing that. I was trying to get caught. It's so crazy you gotta be like that though. But sometimes you gotta block away yourself from the bullshit. And it's sad because you can't even go on channels that you like. The niggas that you like, they trying to turn against you. Like, I don't got no issue with Cooley or Calvin, and they trying to turn them niggas against me. For, like, what? We're not even on the same level. These niggas got authorities and brokerages and fleets bigger than mine. Why like, that shit makes no sense to me, bro. That shit is, like, the logic behind this madness is crazy. Like, niggas just want to see niggas argue just to see them argue. And then what? You know what I mean? Shit crazy. But I'm going to get up off here, man, and get back to doing what I was doing. I don't know, man. As always, y'all know the vibes. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking. Remember, man, time is money. So make sure you spending it well. I'm out.